If you're a primary school and you're looking to overhaul or change or enhance your PE structure, so if that's anything to do with PPA cover or CPD or lunch clubs or breakfast clubs or wraparound care for the children, and you're looking to work potentially with Future Stars coaching, I wanted to give you a quick whistle-stop tour on how we do things. My name's Dan, I'm the new projects manager, and I've been working with the company for about 13 years now. And it's those 13 years that have allowed us to hone our procedures and structures so that when a school does come to us and ask us about the services we can offer, we can give you a quick and efficient answer back, and we can bring all of our teams together within Future Stars to make sure that you get a service that you can rely on and you're extremely happy with. So, as you come to us and request support with a particular service, we'd allocate a project manager. For instance, if you said you wanted to overhaul your PE structure or your PPA provision, we'd give you an in-curricular manager so that they could come and work out all of your needs. They'd go through a short questionnaire and understand exactly what it is that you'd need from us. They then bring that back to our SLT, and our senior leadership team meet once every week, and that's led by our managing director who's founded the company 13 years ago. Traditionally, we talk about staff engagement, new staff that we're onboarding, new objectives for the company, schools, parents, and in this case, we talk about your school as an individual and the needs that you had. So the project manager would present the idea to us, and in each of the departments would have a moment to understand exactly what it is that they needed to do to facilitate the contract. So our admin team would say, right, we need to increase our capacity because we know that lots of parents are going to be calling us about booking on to after school clubs, and lots of parents are going to be calling us about what kit and drinks to bring to the clubs that we put on. On top of that, we're going to need to create a booking system for every parent, and we're also going to need to increase our Ofsted capacity. So we're going to need to link the school with our Ofsted registration at Future Stars, so that parents can pay with childcare vouchers. So the admin team would be set and know exactly what they needed to do to fulfil the contract, and our finance team would do exactly the same, working out who they'd need to invoice, how they'd need to structure the payments. And then we'd involve our cover team and our timetable team. And it's their job to make sure that not only can we facilitate the contract with our experienced coaches, but they'd also need to make sure that we had coaches on standby if there was any eventuality like sickness or illness. We then look at our coach development team, and it's the coach development team as well as the project manager's role to make sure that any particular needs that you had as a school could be fulfilled by the experience and expertise of our coaches. So for instance, you might say we have a particular challenge with our behaviour, or a particular challenge with our SEN children. And so we'd make sure we'd marry up the right coaches with the right skills and expertise so that we could fulfill any of the expectations that you had. Our coach development team would be an integral part of the lifespan of the contract, because they'd be working alongside the coach and the school to make sure that every expectation was met. And we do that with informal and formal observations. They'd link up with the project manager to make sure that your expectations at the start of the year would continue being met, and also that the coach's well-being and happiness was also supported within the school. All of that process, where we work to our admin team, to our cover team, to our finance team, and to our coach development team, all of that's done seamlessly behind the scenes at Future Stars. Now, as I said, we have a weekly SLT meeting, so these turnarounds are happening very quickly. And then with all of that, we then put a package together to come back to the school and say, right, we can meet all of your expectations and we can do it in the time that you've asked, and this is how much it's going to cost. And then it's up to the school to say, yes, we'd like to go with that contract, or no, let's think about it and possibly revisit it in the future. So we want to really emphasise the fact that every single contract is really important to us, and every single contract, whether it's a single lunch club or an overhaul of the PPA, CPD and wraparound care system, we always bring to the SLT so that we can all discuss our different departments and different roles to make sure that we can really facilitate everything that you've asked for.